Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Lil Odd by Riffclown. Probably called Lil Odd because we have our odd given digits here. Anyway, we have irregular 6x6 Sudoku rules. So that means the irregular means that we don't have our normal boxes. Instead, we just have irregularly shaped regions here. Some of them are their normal boxes, but that's maybe coincidental. Anyway, so that means in each row, each column, and each of these bold outlined regions, we have the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these renbands in the grid. These are these purple lines. Renbands have a non-repeating consecutive set of digits in any order. So 4 digits that are consecutive go on this line. Let's say that was 2, 3, 4, 5, for example. I could put that in any order. I could do like 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be a valid fill, because we don't care about the order. We just care about look at the digits that are on it. And if you organize them, it ends up being 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is a consecutive run of digits. So this can't be like a 6, because that would be 2, 3, 4, 6. And there's a gap between the 4 and 6. We aren't fully consecutive. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay. Now, the question is, do we start with the renbands or the irregular, or is there some interaction? Probably an interaction. I'm going to talk about the renbands first, though, because there's an interesting thing going on many times in this puzzle, which is that we have these 4-cell renbands that are fully contained in a region. So the 4-cell renband can either be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's actually write this out somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't matter. They can be 1, 2, 3, 4. They can be 2, 3, 4, 5, or they can be 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are the 3 options. And so if you notice, there's one way to think about this, which is the digits that are missing. 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5 is missing 1, 6. And 3, 4, 5, 6 is missing 1, 2. So you notice these are the extremes. We need 2 extreme digits removed, either 1, 2, 1, 6, or 5, 6. So those are our 3 ways that what I would call the outies can be. So we can immediately mark 1, 2, 5, 6 here, 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 and here. Oh, and this row as well has an outie of 1, 2, 5, 6. Anything else like that? Not that I'm seeing. So none of these are 1. So we need a 3, 4 in this column. This 3 tells us that's 4, that's 3. Just immediately a 3 in the corner. That can't be 5. This can't be 5. That can't be 1. All right. And so we just have to remember those 3 combinations. 1, 2, 1, 6, 5, 6 are the only options. So another way to think about that is that if you have a 2 in your outies, you're forced to go with 1. If you have a 5 in your outies, you're forced to go with 6. That might be interesting here. Let's look at this here. So these 2 digits, where did they go in this row? Whatever these 2 outies end up being, where did they go in this row? They go over here. Meaning this is kind of an outie set for this renband, but this is an outie set for this renband. And so this is a shared outie in 2 different outies. This is an outie and this is an outie. So this is either 1, 2, 1, 6, or 5, 6. And this is either 1, 2, 1, 6, or 5, 6. And so again, remember, if I said if this was a 2, then that means both outies have to be 1, which obviously isn't possible in the first place. So I guess this can never be 2 because this outie can't be 1. None of these outies can be 1. But anyway, so let's use 5 as an example. If this was 5, then this outie is 6 for this renband, and this outie is 6 for this renband, and that just doesn't work. So this has to be a 1, 6. The shared one has to be a 1, 6. Is there a follow-up with that? I'm not sure. I guess I just looked at this cell here. This is on a renband as well. And if this was a 2, this would have to be 1 or 3, and that doesn't work. So that's not a 2. Putting 2 in one of these. We know the 4 is down here somewhere. All right, 5, 6 requires this to be 4, 5, or 6, but it can't be 4. So 5, 6. This is 2, 5, 6. Oh, where's 3 in this column? 3's not there. 3's not there. So the 3 goes there. And then now, because of the claiming 2s, where's 2 in the column? It has to go there. All right, I've got this chain of 5, 6s. Maybe I'll color it just to remind myself. These have to be a pair because of the renband, and then these are a pair because of the box. And so these are the same digit. We know purple goes here somewhere. Oh, there's a corollary here. Let's take care of this. Just use blue today, or for these. So these 2 digits go here, because we're, wait, did I do that right? Yeah, where did these 2 digits go in this row is kind of the easiest way to think about it. And they have to go over here. And so, these are outies for this Renban. And one of them goes here. These are outies for this Renban. If this outie went here, that would make this Renban an extreme. So if a 1 went here, then this would be 5, 6. Seems okay. And if a 6 went here, this would be 1, 2. Seems okay. I don't know if that is... I don't know if we can do the same thing. It's not really the same situation, so maybe we don't need to do anything with that. I mean, it does mean this is 1... Wait, does it? It doesn't mean much, does it? Green's over here. Okay, maybe there's more to think about elsewhere. 1, 2, 5, 6. Well, this can't be a 6 because there's no 5 on this Renban, or in these 2 cells. So 6 would require 4, 5, and obviously that doesn't work. Green is over here. Something interesting about that. It forces a 5 to be on this Renban, actually. That seems important. Why does there have to be 5 on here? Well, if green is 5, then obviously there's a 5 on here, because Sudoku does that. If green is a 6, then there's a 6 on this Renban, making it extreme. With a 6, you need to put a 5. So I don't know where the 5 goes, but it's on this Renban somewhere. And it's not here, I guess. Which means that this can't be a 5, and this can't be a 5. 5 is one of these 3. Okay. 2 forces 1. 6. What am I seeing? I'm just thinking about the remember, this is an outie and this is an outie. So 5 would force 6 here. Five would force 6 here, but this would be a 2. But that's not. But 2, 6 isn't an. Oh, 2, 6 isn't an outie. So I don't think this can be 5. I'm just thinking about the outie extremes here. If this was a 5, right? 5 and 2 are both interesting. Did I do that right? Because remember, this is a shared outie. So the extreme here, the 5 is an outie with this one, so it forces this to be 6. And then now this would have to be 1, because you can't do 6, 2 as an outie for this guy. So 5 doesn't work. Making this a 2, 6 pair, so this is 1. 1 is the shared outie. Okay, yeah, but I don't know. Hold on. So 1 goes with 2 or 6. Okay, so we don't know which one's which. But it does mean this is 4, 5, 6, I guess. Is there more to this? Oh, well, this is 1 or 2. Maybe we should think about this Renban now. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4, just simply because it's a 3-length Renban. We can't reach the 5 or 6 from 2. It couldn't be 5, 6 here on here anyway. Now that this can't be 5. Okay, yeah, this could have been 5 for a bit. I realized it couldn't be 5 and I didn't follow up. Okay, I followed up elsewhere first. This is a better way to put it. Now this digit here ends up here in the box. If I make this blue, where does blue go in the box? It can't repeat in the row. It's not 5, so it's not there. I can't repeat on the Renban. So this is a 1, 2. And that leaves 6 up here, which means this isn't 6, so this is 2 and this is 6. Okay, that makes that 4 and 5. Now this is 1. We don't need to color it. Oh, and now we know this is 5, 6, 5. Putting a 5 somewhere over here. We don't need the green and purple anymore. Okay. This is 2, this is 3 for the 1, 2, 3. This is 6. We get the 5. 5 is forced to go with 6 here. And then 5 is forced to go with 6 here. Okay. That's 5, that's 6. And now we should just be able to plunk the rest of the digits. This is 4. This is 2 for the column. We need 3. We need a 1. This is 1, and this is 4. Places the 4 there. Here we need 1 and 2. And then we can just finish these up with the 2, 3, 4. So this is the 4, the 2, and the 3. Nice. Oh, interesting puzzle, Riffclown. I'm not sure which deductions I used were kind of the linchpin ones, but there were quite a few interesting ones to use. A lot of geometry, and then the use of the 3 possible Audi configurations. So what did we end up with? This had a 5, 6. This had a 5, 6. This had a 1, 6. This had a 1, 2, and this had a 1, 6. Yeah, we knew these would be the same. And we knew, what was the other thing that would be the same? These had to be the same. Interesting. Okay, cool. Nice puzzle, Riffclown. Probably a difficult one for this series, to be honest. There were some deductions we needed. But yeah, let me know if you used something else there. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.